Chapman's here with us. I just want to point this out because I never really got up here and started pitching all this. And I just had a lady who wanted to talk to me on the phone. I'm about to leave, folks, so I can't talk. And another fellow said he wanted to make a big donation. And I think we wrote the number down wrong or something. But whatever. The point is that I do not want people's little donations if you don't have the money. If you're worth $10 million and want to give me $5, that's great. We appreciate it. Thank you. Or spread the word about the show or buy my DVDs and make copies, get them out to people. It's all about getting the word out. But you see Red McCombs. You guys find that article? I saw it last week in the newspaper. $6 million. Red McCombs, I think the headline was, donors, because it was two of them, McCombs one other, gave $6 million for the lacrosse and football program of the university north of Austin up in... I've been up there at Georgetown. What's the name of the university again? Southwestern. My memory's not working right now. I normally would know that. I have friends that went there. It's a great school, I'm told. The point is, $6 million for football. I could see $6 million for a planetarium to study, astronomy, or $6 million for nuclear physics, or $6 million for, whatever, or a Second Amendment Foundation or something. But $6 million for football. I mean, this is just ridiculous. So, in closing, I want to hit our goal of 500,000 because then I could really hire a bunch of people, reporters, crew, really kick butt, have a budget for travel. That's what really kills us. But if you go to InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com, we've raised over 300,000, and usually more trickles in over the next 4 or 5 days. I think we'll hit 350 or so. But InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. A comment on donating to worthy causes. The system's scared of us pooling our money together and actually building an alternative media system, Bob.
And they should be. This public certainly isn't getting the truth on the mainline media, and they know that. They want an alternative, and were you able to do that, it certainly would be inviting. I'm sure it would also bring all kinds of further harassment and, the way they've attacked the station before. But they're terrified, and they should be.
Yeah, here it is, Red McCombs supporting efforts to bring football back to Southwestern. And it's a total of $6 million for that and lacrosse, women's lacrosse. I mean, give me a break. This country's going to hell in a handbasket. 15 million kids are starving to death a year. This is obscene. And it's his money. He can do what he wants with it. But that's who I'm calling on. It's the rich people out there. I mean, I don't understand it. You're mad about what's happening, but we're the tip of the spear, and I don't see as many big donations this year as we've seen in past. I've seen a lot of little ones. And quite frankly, I don't like little donations from people that don't have money, because then I worry about when I'm spending it that I do it just right and make the right decision. It's all of you rich people out there need to step up and go to InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or call 888-253-3139. Paul Watson, I want to commend you and say great job, my friend.
Okay, thanks, Alex.
By the way, I almost forgot to tell you, and we'll just skip this break now because the network's gone off on its own. And we are going to break?
Hi, this is Alex Jones. This holiday season, more than half of our nation is in need of help due to the shattered economy. So now is the time to express the holiday spirit more than ever. Consider helping those you love with the most important gift, a supply of delicious, easy-to-fix, and very storable foods from eFoodsDirect.com. Their holiday gift and family packs start at $99 for a 16-day supply, while their 5-week supply of quick and easy-to-fix meals includes a personal backpack in case of a grab-and-go emergency. Order their combo gift pack, and you'll save hundreds, plus get free shipping on your entire order. Call eFoods today at 800-409-5633 or visit them online at eFoodsDirect.com/Alex to find the special. That's 800-409-5633 or eFoodsDirect.com/Alex. You can bet your life on eFoods Direct.
Okay, folks. Again, I meant to end the Money Bomb as we hit the 27th hour, but now internet only, video streams, Infowars.com, audio streams. We're back for just a few minutes finishing up with Paul because I didn't hear music going out, and so we kind of butchered that break. But 27 hours in, you're going to start doing stuff like that. My point is that the government takes your money and then uses it against you, and then as people have less, then they even give less to their own families or to their church or to their community. And that's why the globalists want to impoverish society, so people don't have money. to give it to political or media organizations. I mean, we're building alternative media. George Soros gives all these tens of millions to groups like Media Matters that just spew lies and twisted disinformation and other prattle and spittle at us, which is great. It's a badge of honor. But again, people like Soros, a lot of that's money he's gotten out of all sorts of global swindles, and he couldn't even overturn his conviction in France. That came out a few weeks ago, and it's just disgusting. So that's why we do this, because the system always freaks out. My gosh, people that are into liberty are selling videos and writing books. Oh my gosh, don't educate people politically while funding yourself. That's dirty. It's only good to take money at gunpoint as government and give it to MSNBC to spew anti-gun garbage. I can tell you, we're having a national effect. We're having a global effect. We're having a bigger and bigger effect all the time. In fact, it's scary. And I know we have a responsibility to go to the next level. So InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com or 888-253-3139. Because, man, I tell you, they're like, this person really wants to talk to you. And I get on the phone to some really nice lady. And then I have the idea, oh, my gosh, the Red McCones thing, I forgot to make that point. And so I run back in and say, put me back on right as the main show's ending. Put me back on, because I meant to cover this the entire time. This was going to be my pitch. My pitch is always what I believe in the truth. I mean, I was going to get a bunch of examples of people giving. I've seen $10 million gifts to football programs. And here it is. I mean, Red McCombs, $6 million. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But that's his money. He can do what he wants with it. I have First Amendment right to say that's ridiculous. That's why football makes me sick in sports, where it's the God. I'll tell you this. If I had $6 million to give away, I would create my own Second Amendment foundation that did things like educate and would also try to fundraise so you can keep doing it, and that would sue government when it violates people's rights. A literal guard dog, an attack dog on the establishment. I would, if I had $6 million, I'd do what I've done here. In the last 3 years, we've been spending $3, $4, $5 million a year, or $4.5 million. So I guess, I mean, just the last 4 years, $15 million. I mean, it's a pretty big organization. And I've got to hustle. $15 million. Wow. I mean, that's a lot of money. So we talk about trying to raise $500,000. It takes a lot to have 30 employees and contractors and $50,000, $60,000 IT bills just for bandwidth a month, and $16,000 rent, and all the equipment and all the garbage. And then we fly in the system, even though we know the Federal Reserve is a fraud, the IRS is their collection agency. I pay the stinking taxes. And boy, do we pay them. Because people are like, well, then it's going to that. Well, I mean, we buy equipment and got to pay taxes on it. It's pure bull. And so when we have these money bombs, it can go right to those employees and they're nailed down for the year. It can go right to the equipment we need. And it's just so great. So InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. Paul, I want you to close it out here for 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to say sayonara to everybody, but comment on what I've just talked about and what I've said. I mean, it's because people don't see themselves as active participants fighting tyranny, and it's somebody else's job. That's why we've gotten in this position. Oh, and I know why we went into even super overdrive here, 27-plus hours now. Ventura, the other big facet is Ventura was not allowed to see the ruling. It was told national security. So now, I mean, you have the same jury system in England, so this is where the common law came from, 1215. Paul, they told him and his lawyer, you can't see it, it's national security, and you don't even get to have a jury trial in America over the Fourth Amendment. I mean, that is martial law. That is Star Chamber. That is unbelievable. So that's going to be a powerful article you're going to get out, and great job, my friend. But what's your view on the money bomb and being with now almost, 10 years now? It is 10 years that you've been in the info war, my friend.
Well, back in 2005, you remember we visited when you were at the old studio. And even back then, I mean, we were hard-working and focused, and we were having an impact. But it was literally, 5 or 6 people, employees. Now it's like, it's grown so much just over the course of the past 6 or 7 years, and that's because people have supported us. And that's why Infowars.com gets more traffic than MSNBC.com, because everything that our supporters have poured into it, we've in turn poured back into the information war. And that's why Hillary Clinton says that they're losing the information war. Because
you're right. And then meanwhile, Paul, and then I am punching out and letting you finish. Feds worried hackers could open prison doors. They want to pass cybersecurity. That's made up. Terror scare at post office after light bulb pops. Just a nation of ninnying cowards running from their own shadow. So I need to get Steve to write about that. Suspicious package contained cookies. I mean, just absolute, just the wicked flee when none pursue. I'm done. Plug the money bomb. God bless you, Paul. Great job. God bless the whole crew. I'm out of here. I'm now going to stop. I am leaving the building. God bless you all. Thank you for the support. Don't give us money if you don't have money. It's time for all the middle class and wealthy fat cats that claim they love liberty to step up at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. Okay, sayonara. Good job, Paul.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Yeah, so we're going to leave the Money Bomb links up over the weekend on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com as we did last time. So again, we're not calling on people who are struggling to pay the bills and living paycheck to paycheck. We're calling on people who have got disposable income to give and who want to donate. And where they do donate, they know the money's going to go to a worthy cause and they know it's going to be spent right. Half of these charities that we donate to, you research them and it turns out, you know, they keep half the money. The CEO is getting paid millions of dollars a year. And that's why people have, you know, they try to focus on charities that they know and organizations that they know will do good work, and that's where their money goes. And so that's why we appeal to people to support InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. As I said, we're not funded by billionaire philanthropists. George Soros doesn't hand us $5 million to spew propaganda about how everybody's racist and violent if they oppose Obamacare and stuff like that. And I mean, we're regularly attacked by these people who are funded by the likes of Soros. That's where the money goes, is basically to attack us and other patriot organizations. So all we're doing is asking for our supporters to give us that firepower where we can strike back and we can rise above. And we already are rising above because we're defeating all of them in terms of traffic. We're defeating them in terms of activism and grassroots people really getting out there and having an impact rather than constant backbiting and infighting with each other. We're actually trying to get the issues on the front burner of the national agenda. And of course, that's exemplified no better than with the presidential campaign of Congressman Ron Paul, which is basically now what we're a platform for in the political sense going forward into 2012, because there are going to be many more attacks against Congressman Paul, and they're going to try and derail his momentum as a top-tier candidate, as he is right now. And so we're going to be fully committed to that fight in the info war, which, according to none other than Hillary Clinton, we're winning and they're losing. So we're going to roll out now with some music. As I said, InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. Links are going to be kept up over the weekend. And please support us. Obviously, keep up with the website. It's got breaking news coming up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. So we're going to sign off now on this 27-hour, 15-minute marathon with InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com. Restreams are coming up. Alex will be back 4 to 6 for the Sunday show, and we'll all be back next week. Stay tuned to the websites over the weekend. I'm Paul Joseph Watson. Keep checking the websites, and everybody take care, and please support us at InfoWarsMoneyBomb.com.